You are all battered and bruised after fighting several undead enemies. You find yourselves now in a room devoid of life outside of your own. A stone figure casting a spell stuck in the middle of the room. A crispy piece of molten armor and several piles of ghost goo lie around you.
Ghost goo.
Mm-hmm. There's like undead residue of sorts. What's the plan? What are we doing?
Yeah, just for the record, I'm not battered or bruised. I'm doing all right.
I was looking. Everybody seems to be mostly fine.
I have full hit points. I'm perfectly fine. I don't know. Maybe like some dust on me stuff.
Yeah. And as you all actually look around and you're like, are we good? Like nobody's hurt? We're all like fine? All of the crystals in the room around you begin to vibrate. And a laughter,
shouldn't have said anything,
wicked and crystalline, emerges from them.
What's a crystalline laughter sound like? Oh, okay.
Well, now, I must admit I'm rather impressed. I didn't think you'd get through them so swiftly. But I promise you I'll be a bit more trouble than that. See, I can't let you stop the arrival, what with Borig already delaying it 7 years. So, welcome to my lair. And as the witch ends his monologue, the room is enveloped in darkness. None of you can see.
God damn it. I'm so mad.
Wow.
Because I've refused to take the darkness vision invocation like 4 different times.
The devil's sight, yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It's fine.
I guess I could turn into an animal that can see in the dark, right?
Well, are you, Cerberus, are you a human or an elf?
Huh? I'm a half elf.
So I guess the question is, do you have dark vision?
I'm trying to look for it, but it doesn't seem like I do. I'm looking, but...
Does anyone have... Riza, you would have dark vision, yes?
I do, yeah. I do have dark vision.
It is still dark.
There's a
in
fucking
here.
cat in my way.
Your eyes cannot pierce through this light. The only thing any of you can see...
Oh, I do have dark vision. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Ooh. Okay.
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet.
Okay, let me see.
Stop it.
So you cast this spell and it pushes out. And for a moment, you see this wave of light sort of pass beyond you. And it's like lightning striking. And you see your party outlined. And the fire stretches out, and eventually you see the outline of Borig. But the fire doesn't stick. Whatever magical darkness this is more... Well, what level is fairy fire, actually, I should say? That's just first, right?
Sorry, my client crashed.
Damn.
We love D&D Beyond. Yeah. It's not letting me get in there. Fairy Fire is a first level evocation.
Oh no.
What? Hello?
Hello.
Can you
Yes.
hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Perry, what did you know about?
Yeah.
I can't hear anyone.
Oh.
Perry's a stupid,
Good.
sinky, silly little
Yeah.
bitch. Stinky
So-
little dum dum.
Good. Of course I can hear that crystal clear. Thank you, Max.
No, he wasn't referring to you. No.
It was a different Perry.
Yeah.
We were talking about Perry number 1, not you.
Yeah.
I see. Yes. And Jared, sorry, were you able to locate what level spell?
It's a level 1, yeah.
Okay, so unfortunately, that light does not remain. It is still washed out by this darkness. The only point of light you can see is these two glowing eyes that swirl between white, red, blue, a couple other colors around the spot where Borig. Now, Finian, is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
No.
Great.
We're taking.
Then
I was so excited.
Dorian,
I
it's
was
your
like,
turn.
dang.
Great. Can Dorian like breakdance to boost morale?
That would be you.
I don't know, guys,
I
I'm
love
so
that
tired.
you've chosen a visual medium when no one can see.
Shit, I forgot.
Go ahead. Yeah. If you do, you have any bardic inspirations left? You can do that for somebody.
I think I do. How many did I use? Oh, 1. I can use another one. Okay. Who's after me? I'll bardic inspiration them.
Kirog.
Wait, I think I already bardic inspiration Kirog.
I think everybody used all theirs from last time.
Oh, okay. I'll bardic inspiration Kirog again then.
Okay.
By breakdancing in the dark.
Great. So Kirog, you have a bardic inspiration die. Anything else, Dorian?
I don't think I can do anything to help me see right now, so no.
Damn,
Okay.
maybe you should put on some glasses. I don't know.
None of us can see.
Savage. It is difficult. And what is particularly difficult is, although none of you can see, it seems as though the witch can see fine.
Damn, that sucks.
Damn.
And
Should
Two
take
can
away
play
your
at that game.
eyes.
Hold on. Let me at him.
what?
I said 2 can play at that game. Let me at him.
Oh yeah. Let's say Dorian and we'll go with just Dorian.
Okay. Cool.
You feel a pair of warm, almost burning hands placed upon you. Does a 17 hit?
Let's take a look. It sure does.
Okay, you take 13 fire damage
Youch!
as this
Okay.
hand sort of burns into the side of your neck. However, as you breakdance, you're moving very quickly. The second hand
Wow.
grabs for the space where you were, and as you just fluidly move out of the way, it sort of there's a stumble, and then you hear a fuck.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. So the darkness stays up, but the witch did hurt himself.
Bro,
Nice.
the visuals of
Nice.
this are extremely funny.
It's very nobody can see anything. The one person who can see misses an attack because someone's breakdancing in the dark.
Wow.
That brings us to Kurog, your turn.
Can I cast light?
Yes, you can. What level spell is light?
It's a cantrip.
It fizzles
But
out.
But its whole thing is light.
Right. And this whole thing is darkness.
That's not fair.
That's how it do.
Wait,
I'm waiting.
can I cast
I would.
daylight? Wait, how do I have the spell but I don't have slots? Oh, because it's a okay, I understand. Can I cast daylight?
I see. What level spell is daylight?
Third.
Yes. How does this happen? How does it feel as this spell courses through your body?
I think just like very warm.
Mm-hmm.
And just like very good. Just feels really good.
Yeah. Does that go on an object or does it just sort of radiate outwards?
60-foot radius sphere at any point I choose. And it sheds. It's bright light and it sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet.
Okay. What point do you choose?
I guess like above us because it's like a big old sphere.
Yeah, you guys.
Like a giant
see
ass
anything.
chandelier sun.
Yeah, and then you see Kurog pointing a hand upwards, and a shimmering golden sun shoots upward like a meteor, colliding with the ceiling and just expanding out, and this darkness is washed away. You see, standing next to Dorian is Anelius Smith, the farmer,
Oh, get
the
out of
grain
here.
farmer from the town, who has his hands are crackling with sort of arcane fire energy. And he says, "Well, it's a nice trick, but I suppose it couldn't have lasted too long." Kurog, what's your armor class?
18.
So you take 13 force damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw as the witch points a finger at you, and from nowhere, winds just wrap around your body and constrict you.
That feels
That's an
weird.
8.
Never mind.
You are restrained by these winds. You may use your action to repeat the saving throw on your next turn.
Okay.
But for now, you are restrained. That brings us to Bert. The witch has been revealed to you.
Which has been revealed. Like I can see.
Oh, yeah. It's bright in this room now. Everyone can see.
Fantastic.
There is a sun shining where the waterfall would normally be like coming from.
Okay. I know I said I could cast my own darkness on this guy, but I don't think that would actually be good in this scenario.
That would maybe be counterproductive.
Yes. Hunger of Hadar, maybe not right now. But what I can do is use my bonus action to then now curse him. So I move my hex to him.
Great.
And so I give him, I'm going to go ahead and give him disadvantage on, I'll say wisdom saves or wisdom checks. Those might come up.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, wow. Daylight is not concentration. That's very lucky.
Slay.
Anything else? That was just your bonus action, yes, Bert?
Yes. And now I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I don't think that did do. Let me check something. That would be an 11. hold on.
I'm holding.
I was just going through my equipment. I have a clockwork amulet. I forgot I had that. I don't remember when I got that. But it says when making an attack roll while wearing the amulet. Oh no, you can forego rolling. Okay, so that was before the roll. Okay. Talking out loud, cleared that up. So no, that's just a fun little mess.
Okay. Yeah. You shoot and you see this attack sort of absorbed into his chest and sort of dispelled across a magical force field.
Lame.
Brings us to Cerberus.
I also, if we're all standing next to each other, I move so that is not the case.
Okay, great. So you guys, where would you like to be in this room? Borg is that circle in the center. There's the bridge. You guys can kind of place yourselves wherever at the end of that last fight.
Okay.
Somewhere away from all the action where I can still see things. We'll say like the top right corner if that works.
Yeah. Right next to that one crystal there?
Sure. I just want us to not be a nice, sexy fireball target.
Yes. We'll say everyone else. I think a lot of the fighting happened by that bridge, so you're all kind of right there, and so is the witch.
Okay.
Bert, you safely move away.
How far away
All
is
right,
the witch?
Cerberus. Within movement distance.
Okay.
Like 10 feet max.
Yeah. 10-foot max.
They sell them at Home Depot?
Wow. I hope so. Let's see. This is just like a regular attack, like just a attack thing, right? Like I don't know what I'm trying to ask here. Never mind. I'm just gonna.
I don't either. That was
a
really interesting question.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to pick the shit out of this guy, I guess.
Okay, I think that's a great idea.
Let's see. And then Perry.
Yes, Jake.
That dragon touch focus thing that I have.
Yes.
It's stirring, right?
I
have I have like two things on there that are dragon touch focus slumbering, and then there's one like stirring one.
I believe it is stirring, yes.
Okay.
Let me check for you.
Yeah. Well, because I'm making sure, just because that will determine something.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is a gem dragon focus.
Gem. Okay. Yeah, that was my next question. Thank you.
Yes, gem dragon.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Wow. Interesting. I will. I'm gonna try to throw my ice knife at the witch then.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay, will do. Oops. Okay. Does an 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit.
Okay.
And the witch did get a natural 20 on their dexterity saving to avoid the explosion.
Damn. Okay.
That is pretty tough. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I mean, does that count as that counts as me using a spell slot, right?
You did cast a spell, yes.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try to can I try to teleport behind the witch?
Absolutely. Oh yeah, easy. You just
Yeah.
It's your sort of the air around you sort of crystallizes with ice, and then you just kind of leaving a chill in the air, and you behind the witch.
Cool. Service is like, I didn't know I could. Oh, that's what that feels like.
Yes. That brings us back to the top of the initiative order. Bert, I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
I love that. critted.
Damn.
A 1 or a
That's
20?
That's a 1 plus 2.
Okay. So you
We're
suffer.
doing well.
Wow, I rolled really shit. 10 cold damage as the crystal you are standing next to vibrates with an elemental energy and a beam lashes out, hits you.
10.
That brings us to Finian.
Yes. How far away am I?
5 feet, 10 feet, maybe.
Okay. It's been less than 10 minutes since the last fight, right?
That is correct. So your arms would still be up.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. We're just attacking.
Great. Fuck them up.
22 hit.
Wow, yeah. That will do it.
11 damage.
What kind of damage is this?
Force.
Okay, great. Yeah, your arm just... Are you 5 feet or 10 feet?
I'll stay 10 feet.
Great.
So then another 8 damage.
Beautiful.
And then I'll do a bonus action, do a little attacky tack.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Jared.
That's another 6. Are you watching my rolls?
Yeah, I'm seeing
Yeah.
a 22, a 23, and good God.
There's a 22, a 22, and then a 23.
Yeah, so you just see these magnificent astral arms just... And the witch for a moment is just like... Ooh, almost in slow motion. That brings us to Dorian, which is right in front of you.
That's great. If the witch is right in front of me, I think I will shoot them in the face.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay. That is a 17.
That hits.
Okay, cool. 1d10. Where's my d10? Here it is. Oh! 10 plus 4. 14.
Wow. You see, you just jam your pistol right up into his face, and you pull the trigger, and it scathes along his cheek, leaving a scar. But you do see it is sort of pushed away from anything that would be lethal by some sort of magical energy that is surrounding him. He does not
Okay. Pull the
trigger,
take
Piglet.
damage.
Okay,
Pull the
after
trigger,
that
Piglet.
happens, I'm gonna continue breakdancing and like do a cool backflip away from him and breakdance.
You're breaking out all the
Okay,
extra
great.
stuff now.
It's just like my secret new ability, I guess.
Does an 11 hit your armor class?
No, it doesn't.
He swipes at you again with one of those fiery hands, but he misses. So you are safely away.
Great.
Do you head across the bridge, or just do you care?
Yeah, I'll like start dancing across the bridge.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you're able to get 30 feet away if you want. Easy enough. That brings us to our lovely friend, the witch. Now, he is going to... He's going to attack Finian, and I think he's going to firstly back up 15 feet. So you can take that opportunity attack if you'd like.
Yeah. Fuck it up.
Bro.
Ooh, does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not. He's able to sort of
Damn.
dodge out of the way as you do. I don't suppose a 12 hits your armor class.
Does not.
Yeah, I mean, you easily just sort of fly out of the way of this gust of wind that hurtles past you with a sort of boom into the cave wall behind you. He unleashes another one, but as he has to sort of dive out of the way of your arm, this second blast goes wild and careens through the air. Now, there are 4 places this could go. One of them is very, very bad. Would one of you like to roll the d4, or should I do it? All right,
do it.
I'll do it. Okay. All right. Bert, you lucked out. On a 3, this gust of wind that misses Finian collides into this crystal behind you, and it resonates, vibrating to a point where it just shatters, disappearing from view.
Yeah, it could have been bad.
That could have been for you, Bert.
Kirog, your turn.
Okay, I'm going
Which
to
is
try.
15 feet away from you now.
My internet is garbage right now. Sorry if I'm slow, but I'm going to try to get out of the grippers.
Yes, please. Make me
And how do I
a
use
strength
Bardic
saving throw.
Inspiration again?
You add a d8 to the roll.
Oh, come on. You couldn't have picked any other.
I
On
mean,
this
if you don't know what they
week-
look like at this point.
I found it, actually.
But wait,
And
hang on,
back to the
Kayla. Why is
D20.
it your big week?
Because my book is coming out tomorrow. So.
What's it called? Where can I get it?
It's called. It's there. Can you see
It's
it?
so tiny.
It's called Sounds Fake, but okay. You can get it anywhere fine books are sold. And
Excellent.
you should also go like my TikTok and my Instagram reel because it's really
What
funny. And
about-
Jared helped me film it.
What
And
about
it's,
shitty books? What about where they're sold?
no, because it's not a shitty book, so you can't
That's true.
find it where shitty books are sold.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Jake, it was a step down to even like sell it at places that sell fine books because it's a great book.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's true.
Okay,
Anyways,
I got
Go ahead and give me that roll.
16.
Is that total?
Yeah.
Okay. And you still have some of that warmth left over in your body from that daylight spell.
Yeah, I'm kind of sweating to be honest.
That comforting feeling of embracing who you are in a way you haven't for some time. And that empowers you, and you break forth from these winds. You have a bonus action or movement left, if you'd like.
Okay, so everyone seems to be heading towards Borig.
Dorian went towards Borig. Cerberus teleported just behind the witch. And Bert is over by one of the crystals. Everybody just sort of scattered, so you're not next to each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna go towards Borig. I feel like it's important to make sure he's doing okay.
Yeah, you also cross the bridge, so you're over there with Dorian. And I apologize, Cerberus. You would have gotten an attack of opportunity on the witch as he moved backwards because you were behind him.
Okay. So, like, how close would you say?
You can only make a melee attack.
Only melee attack. Thank you. Okay. In that case, I will try to stab him with my scimitar, I think.
Ooh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
Scimitar, sexy.
God damn it. 13?
13 does not hit. You
Ah.
swing down and glance off this mage armor that he is wearing.
Using a different die.
He is going to take an opportunity to toss a gust of wind at you, Cerberus. A 22 is going to hit. You take 13 force damage.
Oh.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Do we still have those temp hit points?
If you have not gone through them, yes, you do.
Okay. So I'm technically at 45? Question mark? I think.
Do you have them entered in?
I have like temp as like 10, but not
If you
entered
if
in
you
as,
just
like...
do 13 and hit damage, it will go through those first.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay. And then strength saving throw, you said?
Yep.
Ooh. 18?
Oh yeah. Being a druid, you are in tune with nature in a way that allows you to kind of just ride through the wind for a moment as it tries to wrap around you, and you just
Yeah.
spin beyond it and are
It's
not
like surfing,
restrained.
you know?
Exactly. Bert, that takes us to your turn.
Takes us to my turn. All right.
You're about 40 feet away from the witch. He started to sort of move in an opposite direction from you.
Okay.
You went top right. He's heading towards bottom right.
All right. I'm going to move so that I'm within 30 feet.
Great. Easy.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action Maddening Hex to just go boop for psychic damage.
Yep. He'll take it. Shit on
I'm
a
like,
stick.
hey, your brain, it hurts.
God damn.
And now his brain hurts.
His brain does hurt. That's tough.
Then I'm going to use my fun little clockwork amulet that I'd forgotten I had for months, apparently, where I can choose.
I don't remember where you got that.
I also have a candle of water deep. I assume we stopped at some sort of trinket thing a while ago. Like, does that kind of ring some bells?
Okay.
I bet
But
you got these from that chest, that time capsule.
I think so. But it just lets me take a 10 instead of rolling.
Okay.
So take a 10 plus the 7 for my Eldritch Blast, which I think just hits then.
It does just hit, yeah.
Right. So
Very nice. Is that a once a day thing?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was about to be very concerned with why
until the
he's
next
using
dawn. So unless it's
Okay.
really close
All
to
right.
sunrise, then it could be fun.
It's approaching
right,
midnight.
so-
The witching hour.
all right, and that's 5 plus 4. Okay, so 9 force damage then.
Okay. And what does it feel like as you cast this spell holding on to the amulet? What is the effect of this like assuredness have on your mind?
Yeah, I think normally, he's not really he doesn't think of himself as like a fighter, so he's normally kind of a lot of like, whoa. But this is just sort of like he sort of grasps it and his arm just kind of goes up.
Yeah, I think
He feels like
you
he's
get a
part
very
of the
like
automation.
yeah, it's a sort of automated, almost bullet time. It's as if you're having a duel and you draw and time slows and you see exactly where it needs to go. And your arm moves just in jerking mechanical motions with this clock ticking upwards. Anything else?
I think that'll do it.
Okay, you see this just strike the middle of the chest and fully pierce through this mage armor, and you see some blood beginning to soak into the front of the witch's shirt.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
no. I'm not going to go down like this. If I'm not around, the elementals will raise this place. And if I'm not around, that's the best it deserves. And he raises his hands, and lightning crackles between them. 10 tendrils of light arcing into a sphere in the middle of his hand that he pushes outward. And this huge arc of lightning skates between Finian and Cerberus, arcing around right at Borig.
Oh.
I need the two of you who are next to Borig, Keurig and Dorian, to please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Arnar. Fuck. Shit.
Oh man. Okay.
Uh-oh. Those
I
things
got
sound good.
6.
Yeah. I got a 10.
Okay. So you both fail and take 31
Classic.
lightning damage
Oh my god.
What?
as this
Oh
lightning
my god.
shitters
Wait,
into Borig, and you just see it arc through your chest, and crackling through. As the stone breaks, it is filled with lightning, and it just explodes. And all you see is a pair of eyes, frozen in crystal, that fall to the ground. And the last thing that happens
No, don't say it.
is a single tear
God.
falls
Damn
from
it.
the eyes.
Damn.
And gushing down from this
No.
daylight spell, this sun, is a roar of the waterfall. It washes you both away from here, down into the pond and across to the other shores.
Well, I'm unconscious.
Yeah, I mean, you are just fully shoved out of here.
Cool.
We'll say close to Bert. I'll be nice about that at least.
Cool.
That brings us to Cerberus. It is your turn as the waterfall rushes down. As it falls through the sunlight, the light is refracted and it shimmers as if you're looking at the bottom of a pool all around this room. So it looks pretty as the apocalypse.
Yeah, and
arrives.
then Kirog and Dorian got hit with the water.
Yes, and I believe, Kira, you said you went down, right?
Yeah.
So they were hit with lightning, and then the water sort of brushed them aside.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, I can't cast water breathing on them now, can I?
They are on a shore.
Okay.
I thought we're
This
at the
pond
shore.
is what? You are
I said I
on one of
thought
the
we're on
shores.
shore.
Yeah, and this pond is not necessarily
Okay.
deep enough
Okay.
for them.
I
for
just
them
don't want them to drown. Never mind.
That was a good instinct, though, Cerberus. I like it.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think they might have been in danger of that if Kirog had not already died.
Okay. Let's see. So where is the witch in relation to me now?
10 feet behind
Okay.
you. So it's sort of the witch, you, Finian, and then 20 feet back, the rest of the party.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and look at the witch.
Okay. Sort of staggering a little bit, uneasy.
Okay. What do I want to do to this man? Okay. Can I do? Sorry, I have so many options here.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Can I do? Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna try to throw an ice knife at him again.
Yeah, go ahead, roll the attack.
So, only casting it at second level once again, but that's fine.
Okay.
Fuck. 8.
Yeah, no, not even a little bit.
No. Yep. No.
And let's see. That's cocked.
Cocked.
Yeah, a dirty 20 on the save as well.
Damn. Well, you know, I'll teleport again. Actually, wait.
Okay,
no, I
where
only
do you
can
go?
Use it once. I can only use it once. Am I reading that correctly?
It may be a once per day thing.
Okay, it's a one. It says one charge. So I'm gonna guess that means once per day.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna stay there then. Looking frustrated myself.
Actually, no. I think that's for one of the next ones.
Oh.
So yes, you can teleport again. I will say.
Okay, I'm gonna go
That-
behind
that's-
him
that-
again.
As from what I am reading, that is every time you cast an elemental spell.
Okay,
you can-
it's just in this one like scenario or something like that. I can, right, or like that. I don't know. Either way, I'm just gonna try to go behind him again. Oh,
Okay, great. Yeah, I mean, yep, you're behind him. Easy. That takes us up to Finian. Beautiful.
Yeah, what's up?
The witch is 15 feet away from you, but you can easily close the distance. You have one party member down, and
How's the witch
on
looking?
your doorstep. Bloodied, but just barely.
Okay. So yeah. I'm gonna attack twice.
Okay.
23 hits.
Yep.
10 damage.
Nice.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm also going to spend a key point to do flurry of blows. So that's 2 more attacks.
Very nice.
27 hits.
Are
So
you plus 8?
Yes.
That's tough.
So that's another 8, and then nice. Not
Hey!
20. Are you watching me roll?
Yes, this is insane. We're like 23, 27, 28.
So then another 11.
Was that with the double dice?
That's with the double dice, yeah.
Okay.
double dump.
Yeah, I mean, you are just a whirlwind of fury, unleashing something that you didn't know you had inside of yourself and unloading onto the witch, who is just battered around senseless, blood flying off of your astral fists and splattering to the ground. Dorian, your turn. You are sort of coughing up water and maybe some blood next to an unconscious Kirog.
Oh, for sure. I'm coughing up a ton of blood right now.
How are you? Yeah, not great. Huh?
Not great, yeah. I am going to cast. Well, I'm gonna do a cure wounds on Sirog.
Okay, great. So,
Yeah.
Kirog, you come back to sentience.
Yay.
Well done. And as you come back, Dorian, how much health does he get?
Let me roll.
Why does D&D it sucks so bad? I hate it. I can't even say it.
It's tough.
12.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, you heal for 12 hit points. And this is sort of the first moment awake you have after this waterfall comes crashing down. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please, Kirog.
Oh, no. 23.
Okay. You are overcome with messages, words flooding your mind. Bert and Dorian, you see a halo erupt around the back of Kirog's head.
Do I know that happens?
Do you want me to? I can text you what you are able to hear from the messages if you want.
That would be good.
Okay. So, I mean, you know what's happening because you hear what happens.
Yeah.
Thank you all for holding.
Holding. We're holding.
I forgot. It's been so long. That's funny.
I feel like I haven't actually like looked at the D&D Beyond screen that much. I'm like, wow, there's some helpful stuff in here. It separates your actions out into reactions and bonus actions and attacks. I'm like,
It does.
wow.
Okay. And that sort of washes over you, and you are able to fortify yourself. You are not stunned by this deluge of it's like voicemails, essentially.
Yeah. Oh, it's not my turn. Never mind.
It is not. It's the witch's turn. And Finian, the witch has, frankly, had enough. And just lunges at you with these burning hands. Lowest is an 18.
That hits.
Okay. Both of these hands just envelop you since you're so small. You take 26 fire damage. 13 from each attack. As the witch is just screaming.
Okay. Well, that puts me at 0.
Damn, that's not good.
You fall to the ground.
That puts me at 0 exactly.
All right, not the worst. Kurog, that brings us to your turn. You're able to shake this off. You are lying prone, so you'll have to use half your movement to stand up if you choose. Just as you see Finian fall to the ground, also unconscious.
Okay, great. It's been so long since we've done this. But he's going to try to respond.
Okay.
So he just starts repeating, code alpha, level orange, requesting immediate assistance.
Okay.
And then I will get up. And how far is Finian?
30, 15 feet.
Okay.
We'll make this as easy as possible. In the event you do need to...
I could have swore I had a spell that, like, repeatedly did healing. And I don't know what I'm imagining, but I don't
It might have
that.
been an ability, or perhaps a different character. We play
It
a
must
lot of
be,
Dungeons and
because-
Dragons.
It must be. Because I don't have anything like that. Anyway, I'll go to Finian and I will do my I'll do my lay on hands pool for 15.
Okay, Finian, you get 15 hit points. You are no longer rolling death saving throws. Bert, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. Am I still within 30 feet of that motherfucker?
Oh yeah, easy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guy. Get fucked. And so he takes 4 psychic damage, just for absolutely
Yep.
free. Also, he's
That
not standing
will-
next to any other bad guys, right? There's no other...
The only person he's next to is Finian and Cerberus.
No. No, so they're fine. I won't give them 4 psychic damage. And then I'll... You know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll take advantage on this Eldritch Blast.
Great.
Just because lie save it.
Absolutely. Fuck him up.
Okay. So rollers. Okay, I think I was good either way. But dirty 26. Why did I say dirty? Just a 26 sounds nice.
Yes, that will do it.
That's gonna be 7 damage.
Okay. Yeah, still standing, but by a thread. Cerberus, that takes us to your turn.
Yeah, he's like close to me. Yes. still.
Oh yes, and much like Imagine Dragons, he is bleeding out.
That's true.
What the hell? Good
Uh,
pull. Good pull.
yeah.
Night
Yeah.
That
visions,
was my
folks.
like
Check it
middle
out.
school hype song.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
And that's Jake's favorite band, so he's really jacked about
It's
that.
true. It's true.
What are you doing, bud? What you got?
I am gonna. Let's see. I'm gonna use my thorn whip
Okay.
to try to attack him. Oh, nat 20. Okay.
Ooh, that'll do it. Roll double the dice and then add your
Okay.
modifier.
Where is my d6? There he is. Okay. So that is. What is that? So that is. Added my modifier, you said?
What does the spell say?
It's 1d6 piercing damage, and it's larger, smaller. You can pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you.
Okay, so it'll just be the 2d6.
Okay, so 7 piercing
Okay.
damage.
And do
And then
you yank him around anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him even a little bit closer to me, and then I'm gonna do
yeah.
my bonus action,
Okay.
which is combat wild shape. So
Okay, so what do you change into? What do you wild shape?
I think I can only change it. I believe it. Someone give me a die, please. I am gonna turn into a wolf.
Yeah, you lash out with this thorn whip, and even as you are pulling the witch closer to you, your body is beginning to shift into that wolf form. That brings us back to the top of the order. Cerberus, I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Sure. $17.
Okay, yeah. So an arc of fire bursts forth from one of the crystals on the walls, but you are able to dodge out of the way, the hair on the back of your neck kind of sticking up in wolf form. And you do not suffer any damage.
But like as a wolf, so like
It's pretty good.
okay, yeah.
Finian,
So
you're up. This witch is stumbling like down on a knee and then back up every other second.
Yeah. All right. D&D Beyond. I love how you freeze. Oh, nat 20. So
Wow, I can watch Altered.
8 damage.
Okay, Finian. You
24.
No,
Oh,
the
you
first
were
one's
thinking.
good.
Oh, okay.
What does this attack look like? Is this astral arm full of a rage after just being sort of killed by this witch? Where are you aiming this?
Right in the throat.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
And you, as we have previously established, you still get some sort of tactile feedback as your own arms kind of mimic these astral ones that punch out and just completely collapse the throat of this witch. There's just sputtering, gurgling cry, and then nothing as the witch falls back to the ground, defeated.
Good.
You are left alone in this beautiful chamber, shimmering reflected light off of these magnificent crystals as you all pull yourselves back together.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Guess I'll turn back
everybody
into
okay?
Cerberus. I'll turn back into Cerberus
Okay. Jake, I'll give you that wild shape for free.
now. Okay, thank you. I didn't think
was
that
a
would
little
happen.
tough.
I didn't think that would happen. That's okay.
Everybody okay?
I think so. I think my insides are a little messed up. I don't normally
not
teleport
really.
like that. Oh, did you guys get the major ouchies?
Yeah, I'm not doing too
Yeah.
hot.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a few people who are not looking
yeah.
great.
I got some
I
healing
don't-
potions that I've had
Okay, I
sitting
was gonna
around. Does
say,
anybody
I don't
need
have-
those?
I do not have anything to help with that.
I
so-
would love a healing potion if you can offer me one, please.
Okay. Do you want one of the regular or a greater variety?
Oh, I think I might need a
hold
greater
on.
variety. Gonna be honest.
Wait, did I actually see that, or am I making that up? Hold on. I don't want to be lying to you.
Could I turn back into a wolf?
Never
and
mind.
do
Just a
some,
regular one.
Some petting me.
Okay,
heal
that's
you?
fine too.
That would burn a wild shape, Jake.
Without burning a wild shape. What if I'm doing it for so my friends can pet a dog?
No. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You get one freebie.
Okay.
All right. Riza, if you want, I'll give you my potion of healing. It's 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Okay. Where's my D4? 2D4 plus what? Plus 2?
Yeah. Perry, what was the cloak I went to so much trouble to get the other week? Because I seemingly did not add that to my week. Is that a cloak of elven kind?
Have you identified it yet?
Oh, okay. That's why I don't. Okay. I see. I
You
feel
grabbed it,
slightly
you did
less
not put
silly
it
now.
on, so there's no way you would know
Okay. I feel less
what
silly
the
now.
effects are. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so there was some loot left over from the last fight if you guys want to look around.
While we're I'll do.
I'll
I'm
do
fucking
that,
searching
sure.
like a little gremlin.
Sure.
Yeah, make an investigation check for me, Bert.
I guess.
Go ahead, Dorian, you too. If you'd like.
Investigation gives me a 12.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I am investigating with a. Where's my investigation? 7.
Okay. Dorian, you don't really see much as you look around. The only thing you're able to see is the same thing that Bert sees, although he is able to get to it first. That smoldering plate mail that the cleric you fought was wearing. It has a large hole right where the heart is, but otherwise is intact.
Don't mind me. I am just gonna. He's like fucking hefting up this insanely like. I'm just like, I'll just let me just trying to fit it into his backpack.
It's not going to fit in your backpack.
Okay, I'll just he's just fireman carrying it then.
Great. Yeah, absolutely. You've got that. Does anybody else have
Is
something
this?
they would like to do?
I assume what Kirog could probably actually use this.
Yes.
What is it?
Plate mail.
Plate mail
Plate
of some
Oh.
variety.
of some magical variety.
They put a plate in a mail. That's our job.
Let's
They
go
put a
back.
plate in your mail.
Wait.
I don't want to do anything right now, but I am going to say that there's definitely a delay between when I talk and when you guys hear it, because I can always see like a couple seconds of you not reacting yet to what I've said.
Interesting. Okay.
So
That's good.
I feel like
Maybe
I've
over the
said
break-
things and you guys have missed it because it like layers
Oh, no.
over someone else.
Damn.
Okay.
No.
Over the break, if anyone's having difficulties, maybe try leaving the
Yeah.
call and coming back.
Yeah.
Getting
we're off.
James
Can I look at the statue of the former statue of Borg?
Yeah, make an investigation check for me.
Where'd the good guy go? 12.
Okay. You're able to find shattered pieces of stone all about. That's all you really get. You are not able to see those sort of crystalline eyes that remained at the end.
I look at everybody and I'm like, do you think I could, if we just like it's like a puzzle, we just put it back together and then, he's alive again. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with no.
I mean, have you tried it though?
I guess can I do a medicine check on the statue?
Medicine or Arcana? Yeah, take your pick. And again, the
Uh,
statue exploded from that lightning bolt that took out you.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I've seen things explode.
21 medicine
Okay,
check.
well, that sounds good. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just look
In fact,
at
I'll tell you
it.
what. With that 21, you actually get that Borg was mostly gone before you got here.
Yeah.
This stone curse had already woven most of its effects.
Well,
Yeah, he's dead.
okay. Well, do we keep him or something? Or
I mean, we should maybe when we're
Okay.
done with this, we could bury him
The
somewhere.
crystal
like-
eyes, right?
people
Are there
like
crystal
spread
eyes lying in
ashes.
it we
and
should
I
grab?
think maybe we should spread
You
his
didn't
like
see him
stone
anywhere.
body parts. I don't know.
Bert, you already looked around and did not find one.
Okay.
So the waterfall is going.
Yeah.
Can you remind me again of like how we were told that this was going to happen?
So what you learned was that this waterfall, every 7 years, it falls down in this cave and then magically like reappears up in the sky, falls down over the Temple of the Gods. It formed this canyon here. Every 7 years, it becomes a portal to the elemental planes. And whoever the patron, for lack of a better word, of this witch is trying to come through. And Emilius wanted to kind of reset the land back to its inherent state before mortal kind took it over.
Right.
We actually, everyone but Kirog, you can head into your break. We'll be back at 8:20. And in fact, I encourage you to take your headphones off because I have a little secret.
Oh, secret time. Jared said, I don't
Jared's
believe
not happy.
I'll just fucking come up to Kayla's room and listen.
Oh, no, you won't.
Kirog, you get that kind of buzzing at the back of your neck, closer to behind your ears, of an incoming call.
I pick up.
Oh yeah, and just the halo again. It's not worth hiding anymore. Everyone has seen it, and they continue to see it. And you hear Kirog. Oh my God, Kirog, you're alive! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Yeah. Remember back like 5 projects ago when I got stuck in like a town and like it was like
We
a
haven't heard from
bubble?
you in months.
Yeah, I was stuck in a town in a bubble.
Thank God you're okay.
I'm not
They were-
actually okay. There's an
Oh.
apocalypse.
You're alive.
For now.
Okay.
There is an apocalypse starting, so
What? And you hear a sort of mechanical typing. Like, okay. Is this going to affect the whole world? Is it localized? What are the stakes here?
well, a being from an elemental plane is coming in to try to like reset this earth.
Not a hotkey.
Not the hotkey. 'Cause
Okay.
this witch was like, we've ruined this earth. This element is going to come in. So, I mean, definitely someone from the elemental plane is involved. It seems
Okay.
like they're just trying to reset this earth, but
I see. Okay. Okay. Do you know? Are you at a conflux of ley lines?
how would I know that?
Okay. I think we're gonna go ahead and call this a class E. I would go ahead and evacuate the immediate area. We're not going to be able to get support to you in time in order to deal with this.
Well, I don't see how evacuating is going to help if it's the whole world is going to.
It seems like oftentimes these elemental types, especially with sort of attached fanatic, have a shrine, a pool of water, something like that they are attached to, because often when ley lines intersect, the lines between planes become blurred. So they feel very protective of that magical energy in that vicinity. They often leech from it into their realm in order to gain more power. So safe bet is they just want to squash whatever is taking all that magic and go back and do whatever they're doing in the elemental plane.
I don't think that's what's happening.
Okay. What they sort of already cleared you as dead in most of the files, so I'm not sure what sort of it's going to take a minute to rewrite that paperwork. I can offer you I can probably sneak an extra healing word through the records, maybe a smite if you want.
Okay.
Which one do you want? I can't do both.
Probably the healing. These people you sent me to are fucking dropping like flies.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. And you feel empowered, and this halo sort of glows brighter, and you have one more spell slot for healing word.
After we get off the call, if it sends me to one of those things where it asks me how my representative did today, I don't have good things to say about you today. I know we've been through a lot, Q, but this is not great.
Oh, Kirog, you normally have good things to say about me?
No.
All right, stay safe. Get out of there. We'll check in when you're safe.
Okay.
And there's a on the call, and we will all be back in 5 minutes. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All righty, welcome back from the break.
What's that?
Yeah, that was for you two. They're
Who are
both
you
still in the kitchen.
Who are you talking to?
My
They say
room.
never judge a book.
We just had.
Whoa!
Oh, that's a little loud. Jared and I were just in the kitchen and we heard Perry say from the room, "Welcome back to the break." And in unison, Jared and I went, "Oh," and just ran out of the kitchen.
It was a good sprint. Well done.
Do you guys live together?
Hee-hee.
Is that?
Yeah, that's.
We don't.
I'm gonna stop.
So you have all, finished this fight. Many of you have explored around. Kirog and Finian, if you want to take a look, you're the last two that haven't, but you don't have to, of course. And then, where would you like to head from here?
I guess I'm gonna ask everybody. Did we? This curse was caused by a witch, right? And so since the witch is dead, we stop the curse. We're free. We can leave.
I don't think so, because he mentioned, like, I don't care if I die, YOLO, the elementals will handle it.
Oh,
So,
okay. See, I was too.
Actually, you
too
do
big.
know that you can leave.
Okay. See, I was too busy missing him to.
Over the last
pay attention
year
to
that
what he
we've
was
been
saying.
doing this, you have gotten several clues that have indicated that if the waterfall resumes, the bubble is broken. So,
What was the elemental sting? Was that like an immediate threat, or is that more like a?
Yeah, is that like a?
well, the
thing
curse, the elemental thing happens once every 7 years, and when we were in the past, we found out that 7 years was like now. But we don't know when now. It could be like in a minute or like a day.
Also, is that like a here thing, or is that like the planet thing? That's magics. Do we know?
Yeah.
It's here.
make we'll say history or insights to get a vibe on the various things that you have read through the couple
I'll
libraries.
take an
you've seen.
insight.
Okay.
15.
You get the feeling it's a here thing.
So we could just fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, you have seen that there are a number of incredibly magical, particularly plant soils in this area.
Okay.
Something seems to be happening that this place is imbued with an arcane power that this elemental is protected.
What did this little post officeless town do to like get all this kind of magic stuff?
It's on
Big
some ley
episode.
lines,
Oh.
is what I just learned.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
we
you
should
guys
probably
did.
stick around
In the
to
break,
stop it,
you
I
did
guess,
miss.
or something.
Sorry, Max. You did miss once more that halo appearing around Kirog's head and then going away after a moment.
Interesting.
Interesting.
And he
Or I
seems like
believe you
really
said you
fit.
wanted to stop it.
What?
Kirog's pissed, Bert. You were saying we should probably stop this.
Seems like probably the right course, or, deal with whatever's happening.
Yeah.
If I
Don't seem right to leave these folks.
were an
Yeah.
elemental plane, how would I be stopped from
That's a great question.
doing it? So, did we get the sense that something still has to be done from our side, or like this waterfall is all it needs?
This waterfall, from what you have gathered, is all it needs.
All right.
Well, let's just go on upstairs then, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, easy enough. You make your way out of the witch's lair, and you are in the woods, and you can see, even from here, a mile or so outside of town, that waterfall. It is resplendent, shimmering down in the night air, falling onto the temple. But you also see the clouds it is falling from are roiling with flashes of energy of various colors.
That seems something. I don't know. I don't know about that, guys.
Yeah.
Let's get back to town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where in town are you headed, Bert?
Somewhere where people won't get mad at us right away.
Probably the Temple and Sister Harriet are going to be your best bet.
That sounds like a good plan. That sounds like a
She was mad at us.
Kind of want to
bit
sit
ago,
down
right?
next to
Or was that
Arbor
just me?
too.
She was brainwashed.
Oh, okay.
Being mad at you. So
That's what I
as a
usually say when people are mad at me. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys walk back, and as you approach the temple, you'll recall there were the sort of 5 offshoots that represented the 5 primordial gods, and they had fallen when the magic of the waterfall was no longer holding them aloft as it falls onto the dome that overhangs the canyon and, careens off of there. You see the ruins of these temples, or these offshoots, are now floating in the spaces they once occupied. Not quite put back together, but sort of swirling collections of rubble.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Is Sister Harriet around here?
Yes. You walk in and see her in just a robe, sort of huddled over some sort of pajamas, and she is staring out the temple through the water into the canyon. As at the top of the temple, you see that sort of runic circle.
Yeah.
That is once more filled with water as it was intended to be. But you see Sister Harriet staring out, not over the canyon, as you would expect, but peering into the waterfall. You see a writhing mass of wind and earth and flame, battering against the waterfall as if it were a glass window, trying to break free. And you see the water bend, and a pebble falls through, or a spark singes the ground as the boundaries are tested. You see 3 angry-looking eyes swirling at the center of this mass, staring at all of you. Cerberus, what do you want to say to Sister Harriet? She is fully, enveloped in this.
Yeah.
As the wind whips around the room. She has not noticed you guys.
I slowly reach out my hand and I'm like, Sister,
Oh!
sorry to interrupt.
Oh, Cerberus, it's you. Did you all do this?
Yeah, I
We
think
did
so.
not do it.
Yeah.
We did not do it.
We killed
What's-
the witch. I don't know if that's correlated at all.
Well, what is this?
This is the apocalypse. I'm sure this is probably your first time dealing with one, but it's starting.
You're telling me I'm waking up to ash and dust?
Okay, I think
a
that sounds a
waterfall.
little. It sounds a little bad. But,
No
I
action
don't
up
think. I
yet.
don't think it's gonna
Do
be.
you
that
have
bad.
anything in your religious texts about apocalypses?
I was.
No
and you
poker?
see a number of journals and scrolls strewn around haphazardly. I've been trying to check the records of my predecessors, but none of them have mentioned anything like this. I don't know what's happening. There's not really many prophecies. Certainly nothing apocalyptic in the words of the primordial gods. The worst that they have has already happened. The Sundering was 100 years ago.
Cool.
And now that the gods have retreated, I'm not sure what they can do.
Well,
What's going to happen?
it's kind of a good question. I don't really, the witch said some stuff about
You killed the witch?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can we leave? Can
Oh
we
yeah,
run?
it's probably the best time
Pretty sure.
for you to do that. Yeah.
We should. Okay. If we're in danger, we can leave, we should leave, right?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay. I'll go try and gather the people in town. Is there anything I can do to help you?
You don't have like anything here about like the elemental.
You don't have any
thing?
identify spells, do you?
I might have, and she goes and looks, and comes back with a spell scroll of identify.
That's just one use, though, right?
Correct.
Hey, Kirok.
Yep.
I'll rock, paper, scissors you for which item she identifies. Given that you're probably going to be the one wearing this plate armor, and I'd probably be the one wearing this cloak.
Okay, sounds good.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
Uh,
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
No.
Fucking hell. Shit. Okay. All right. My companion here won that. So if you want to go ahead and use that on this here flaming pile of armor.
Oh my. Yes. And you see her sort of unfurl this scroll and place a hand on the armor as she begins to recite the words held within, and her brow furls, changes, and she says, Where did you get this?
There was some like priest guy who was wearing it. We also
This-
care of him.
Armor is accursed. If you wear it, you will be free from damage from fire, or resistant to it, at least. But it saps at your heart and consumes it. If you do take damage from fire, it burns away at your soul, consuming it. So basically what this armor does, if you wear it, you have resistance to fire damage. But you have kind of a second clock ticket, where if you take enough fire damage over time, and this cannot be healed, equal to your HP, your soul is consumed. You become
Does that mean
undead,
die?
possessed by the armor.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, tough luck, bud. I guess we'll
That's
just have to. What do you do once you have a cursed item? Like, the resale value just fucking plummets once you.
It is pretty tough, isn't it? Yeah.
Unless you're being incredibly unethical, which.
right.
I mean, you could give it
Or
to
you could
an
just be really
enemy, I
careful.
guess.
I guess there's no benefits. Well, here's the thing: is you can tank like some amount of fire damage, and then at some point you just have to be really, really careful.
Or we could.
Abernathy might be able to help you with the rest of them. Although, if we're in danger, he may be more inclined to help people evacuate.
Yeah.
Or that stubborn old turtle might. Oh God, he might try and stop this.
That'd be cool.
Well, he
That's
sounds
fine.
like a good next person to go to. No, for a number of reasons, Dan.
Yeah.
And so Bert is gonna keep trudging along this armor as long as we're not in mortal danger at the exact moment.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. I mean, you might be able to sell it to Abernathy. Who knows what kind of shit he's into? So you walk through the town, and this storm begins to shoot arcs of elemental. It looks like lightning, but that is not always what it is. Sometimes it is fire. Sometimes it is just a pillar of rock that strikes the ground, then crumbles to pieces.
Rock lightning.
Yeah, just blasting outside and around the town. You see, what's everyone's passive perception?
16.
Also 16.
Okay.
13.
It's 15.
Bunch of fucking wise asses over here.
You have a question.
What?
Never mind.
Okay, so those
I
of
thought
you
mine
who
was
have,
higher.
those of you who have a 16 or higher, notice that there is almost a smaller eye of the storm forming over some of the cornfields in Aurelius's farm. But as you make your way into the village, you don't. Most people are still asleep, just sort of weathering the storm. They don't realize what has happened yet. And you make your way through to Abernathy's shop, closed up for the night, boarded. Who's knocking?
I'll knock her.
Yeah, Cerberus, you knock on the door, and a spectral figure of Abernathy, maybe about 6 inches tall, appears before you.
Ah! The
Our
ghost.
hours are between whenever I wake up to whenever I fall asleep. You have come at a time outside of those hours. Please come back at a time when I am awake. Have a good night.
I look at the group and I'm like, so, under the circumstances, are we allowed to break into his house again?
I'm gonna go with
Yes,
Okay.
we are. We are.
Okay. I was gonna knock louder, but it seems like there's a consensus that we want to break in again. So
Great. Who's breaking?
That. I guess I'll do it. I don't know.
Great. Go ahead and make me a. We'll say an attack roll against the door here.
Okay. Is this like an unarmed strike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you're like trying to use a weapon.
Can I try to like knock it open with that quarterstaff?
Absolutely, you can.
Okay, it's a 12 in that case.
Okay. Yeah. It comes open surprisingly easily. And as you step in, the room lights up. It's as if floodlights are shining on you, and you hear a and in a whirlwind, Abernathy appears before you, hands crackling with arcane energy. And then you hear in your head, "Who goes there? What's happening?" Oh, it's you. I apologize.
Perry, I just want to say that bit is funny every goddamn time.
It is. It really is.
What are you doing?
Hey there, it's just us. We kind of killed the witch, and now the elemental apocalypse is kind of happening in this sort of generalized area.
That's.
An
I
elemental
was afraid
apocalypse
something like this might happen.
localized entirely with it.
As I've
At
been
this
here, I've
time of
realized there
day.
seems to be a concentration of magical energy. I mean, you've seen, I have cultivated its effects into my magical plants, but I never thought it would be tied to elementals or any sort of danger. I cannot risk losing the weed. We have to stop this.
Jesus Christ.
Now, this isn't made of acid. I like the way you think.
Okay. Where is it coming from? This creature.
We tell him everything.
Okay.
Good work, Kayla. Good work.
Yeah, excellent. Excellent.
You see, he has sort of made a cup of tea because everything, even if you're given the TLDR, is a lot.
Yeah.
TLDR.
Oh my. That is a shame about Aurelius, but perhaps it makes sense then why he always hated the weeds so much, if it was sapping that magical energy from the elemental he worshipped.
Oh, I get
It makes sense that he was unhappy with our use. Perhaps there was something to be done about that concentration of magic where I grow the crops. There are roots growing down from the top of the cavern. If you can find what makes those roots, perhaps destroying it will weaken the elemental enough to deter it from coming to this plane.
All right.
roots of the weed?
No, above it.
Oh, above it.
So
Above the weed.
Bert, you especially have seen this room several times. You remember he has kind of the hydroponics grow light room, with all the magical soil, and the ceiling has a bunch of roots coming down from some other plant on the surface.
Okay.
So we have to just find where those are.
Correct.
I bet
Can
I
we
know
just
where
go?
they are.
I mean, do we have to do it from the surface? Or can we just go to his room and shoot up?
Well, I would guess they're in those cornfields where an eye of the storm is concentrating on.
Big brain.
Yeah. All right.
Max
You
die.
can do
Okay,
you can
good.
do like both if you want. You can have some people be beneath it, some people above.
That's true.
You're the flying man, Bert, so I think you should go above it.
Okay. I also say, here, keep all of this, and I, the giant suit of armor down.
And you see him reach a claw out and touch it. Cursed armor. Bert, you shouldn't have. It's not my birthday.
I'm not giving this to you yet. We're just keeping it here. We'll figure something out later.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. You don't mind if I take a look, though, do you? And you see, like, a shimmer in his eyes, just investigate anew. Yeah, absolutely. So he begins to search. And as you turn around and begin to head to your destination, who is leading the party here?
I'll do it, sure.
Okay, Cerberus, you open the door and run into someone.
Like the door I just broke down?
No, you sort of put it back up, Ginger. Abernathy has mending easily and just kind of repaired it, like, without thought. So the door is fixed, and as you open it, you run into that drow cow person, because they're gender non-conforming, who you gave a lift into town. Cerberus, you especially have run into them a few times at night, as they seem to prefer it due to their sunlight sensitivity. And TK Elliott says, "What the hell's going on?"
We freed the town, but also maybe caused an apocalypse on the town, so we're just gonna go fix that.
Oh, for fuck's... You need some help? I've been practicing my magic here. I can lend a hand if you need.
I mean, I don't know how many people it usually takes to defeat the apocalypse. I haven't really done that per se, but I think that would probably be good.
In my experience, it takes more than we have here.
Okay. How's Columbo doing? You seen him?
No, I don't think many folk are awake.
No.
I mean, I was up taking one of my walks. That's how I knew it all.
That's
went down.
well. That's all right. He'll probably sleep through it, and that'll be better for him.
Okay, all right. Where are we going?
I point to the place in the sky, and then move my finger down towards the field.
Great. And as you guys begin to move, you hear a noise as if the sound barrier has been broken behind you. And you see water gushing out over the canyon from the waterfall, but not in the direction of gravity, as a swirling concoction of elemental power races towards that other eye of the storm. You may be able to get there first, or very soon, at least, to it. You all get over there, and as you do, you see a familiar place. You've been here before. In fact, this is where the Pegasus has made her home. Although she is whinnying and skittish as she sees you. Cerberus, she flies right over, seeking comfort as this tumbleweed, where she had made a nest, is shaking and growing almost
Oh yeah,
larger,
I forgot we did that.
attracting lightning. All these elemental bolts strike into this magical plant. And as you arrive, so too does this elemental spirit that just kind of down through the tumbleweed into the earth. And for a moment, there's a calmness as this elemental beam sucks the storm down with it.
Suck.
The sky clears. You can hear crickets again. A few birds. And then you hear something else. A rumbling. And you hear it. And you feel it. And the earth beneath you begins to mold and rise. And you are lifted higher, higher, higher on the back of some unknown creature, molded from the roots and stones of this earth. And it just lets out a horrific and its eyes, all three of them, crackle with power as it begins to walk towards town.
Okay.
Huh.
So
we
you are
are
on its
on
back.
top of this?
You are on top of it by the tumbleweed.
And how big is it?
Ooh. Why don't you... you know the horizon?
The thing in the distance?
Yeah. It is your
Yeah.
horizon.
Okay.
So it's fucking...
It's a big boy.
It is gargantuan. It is massive. Like the
Okay.
earth has formed up. You see Aeneas' farmhouse on here. You see...
Okay, because one of my
remnants-
questions for reference was like the size of a small house. But this is in fact like the size of the neighborhood. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Luckily it is farmland, so there is only the one home that is caught up in this. But
Yeah. Okay.
you get the feeling this might be bigger than the town.
Okay. Damn. Well, that's not good.
Okay. So I guess are we
Can I,
still
like-
going for the farm area to shoot the plants?
You're at the plant you were looking for.
I
We
think
are.
he
We
is
are
the-
on the.
he
We are
is
on the
the
plant. We are on the plant. Can I
So
like
what
hop
did
on
the plant look like?
It's a tumbleweed.
No, sorry. Okay, yeah. Can we
Jake,
just
you
rip
had
it up?
something?
Oh yeah. Can I like hop on the Pegasus to like get a look at him?
Make an animal handling check for me.
Okay.
This is going to be very, very difficult. This horse is skittish. It is difficult for you to even approach.
Close to beyond for some reason.
So we're on the
Yes.
giant earth.
Yes.
Nat 20.
Oh, worm.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay. Yes. So
All
you
right.
get on this Pegasus, and it calms under your hand, and you sort of guide it upwards, speaking gently to it. What are you looking for? Make a perception and investigation check for me as you fly above.
Looking for where the tumbleweed is.
Right in front of you.
Oh, is it right in front of me? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Never mind. I just wanted to fly around and look cool because I thought it'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Yeah, you are, for all intents and purposes, on this Pegasus.
What is the deal with this tumbleweed? Am I stupid or like, why do we keep talking about the tumbleweed?
You are looking for a magical plant that seems to be the conflux of the arcane energy here.
Okay.
Can we just
This
yoink it up?
tumbleweed was
Yeah.
under the eye of the storm. It is like huge. It's like 30 feet. It's like tree size.
And it's on the earth creature.
Yes, all of the
Yeah.
elemental power channeled through that tumbleweed into the ground.
I guess
Oh.
I'm kind of looking for like if it notices us or something like that. Sure.
Alright.
Make a perception check for me.
16.
You are less than ants to this thing right now.
Okay.
It is, whether it knows you're there or not, it is single-minded in its drive towards the city. Luckily, it is very lumberous and slow as it moves.
Okay.
So we should kill the tumbleweed.
Yeah, can I try to blast the tumbleweed
With
with a spell? Obviously.
which one?
I'm looking at it. See, I feel like this is like a magical tumbleweed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like I don't know, like if I do like fucking fairy fire or something, like it's not really gonna do anything, you know.
There's one way to find out.
Start hacking at it.
I guess so. I'll try to blast it with some fairy fire.
Okay. Do I make a saving throw or do you get a?
Oh wait, no, that doesn't do what I want. What am I doing? Never mind. I thought it was just fire because that's what the name said.
No.
But instead it just lights it up. So okay. This doesn't have metal in it by chance, does it?
Not that you can see, unfortunately.
Okay. I guess I really don't have good spells for this situation.
It's a tree. Just hit it.
Yeah, can I try to like? I don't know. Can I try to like wind wall on it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. It rises from the ground at a point within range, like a foot thick. So.
Okay. All right.
Try to pull it. I feel like I'm trying to like pull it up.
Yeah, I like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you make an attack or do I make a save here?
So each creature within its area must make a strength saving throw.
Okay. That's an 11.
And that's my wisdom, right? I'm looking at. God, I love how I forget the rules of D&D like every 2 weeks.
Look under your spells tab.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Right at the top, there should be a spell save DC.
Oh yeah, okay. It does not save. So.
Great. So how far does it move?
You take 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So I don't know if that like translates to it like being pulled up or something, or it's just like taking damage.
Does Gust of Wind not have a? If it fails the strength save, it's pushed 10 feet or something?
Let me guess it. Loose, lightweight materials brought into the wall fly upward. I don't know. Does that count?
No, I'll say.
Okay.
That's weird. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Well, it's wind. It's wind wall. It's not, I don't know if it's the one you're thinking of, but.
Okay.
Okay. Well.
Who else would like to try something?
I was just gonna start blasting.
Yeah, go nuts.
Ooh. Okay. Well. Okay. So if I cast Hunger of Hadar on it, would that affect it? Right? That is me basically saying, okay, here's a 20-foot sphere where if you are in it during your turn, you get fucked up.
Yeah. Yep.
So I can just go, hey, you're within this 20-foot sphere. Let's just wait a minute while it takes a bunch of damage.
Yeah, absolutely. Does it get a save of any kind?
Can it make a dex save very well? Right, because if it starts its... All right, if it's in there... When it starts its turn, it takes 2d6 cold damage, and if it ends its turn there, it makes a dex save for 2d6 acid damage.
Okay. I'm going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll say 6 saves just to give you a start and see where we're at. So roll 12d6 cold damage. I think a 15 might be the only thing that succeeds.
Oh, what the fuck? Spell save DC 15, so beats it.
Okay, so it saves once.
All right. Well, I rolled 12d6 for 46 damage.
Okay, yeah, you see this thing. Well, you don't see because it is enveloped in this darkness. But you hear crackling, and you see the roots that are, if not being totally ripped from the earth, being pulled upwards by this wall of wind, beginning to crystallize with ice. Cerberus.
Yeah.
This spell continues.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. It only takes damage once.
Oh, okay. Damn.
You said 46, Bert? And go ahead and roll that acid for me. That's 5 failed saves.
Okay, so that was just for the cold. Was the first one on 12?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how many do you want me to do for the acid?
It failed 5 times.
Okay, so that's 10d6.
Okay. Wow, Jesus.
Okay, shit. 20 rolled like crap. But
Doesn't matter. You see this pieces of this tumbleweed just begin to fall to the ground. And you're kind of connected to this spell. It is your magical effect. And you no longer feel it sapping that energy from you to cause damage. And as the spell ends, you see the tumbleweed is no more. But as the tumbleweed collapses, the ground beneath you shakes and almost melts. And then cracks begin to form in the earth. These huge chunks begin to fall, some of them being hurled towards the town as eruptions of unleashed elemental energy fly forward, uncontained before whirling back to the waterfall, no longer anchored in this plane. However, this is not a peaceful or willing exit. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
You know, I mean, Jake is on the Pegasus.
Right.
Jake,
Motherfucker.
you're good.
Okay. Pays to have flying horse friends.
Yes.
I got a nat 20, so that's a 28.
Yeah, I mean, Finian, you're flying, you're a monk, you are just dodging all of this
Hey, Jared.
without
Well,
issue.
I got a 22.
22, great. Bert, what did you get?
Oh.
a 12.
A 12. Kurog.
I got a 3.
Okay. Those of you who are not Cerberus and Finian, you are not able to dodge out of the way as the earth beneath you crumbles and you fall towards whatever ground eventually stops you. Because you do not fall suddenly and completely. You fall in bursts, battered around as if you were in a meteor shower as the earth is crumbling to pieces beneath you. You all take 33 bludgeoning damage before you
Jesus.
finally...
Ouch!
Jesus. Can I
Does
can't like
my
catch it.
being
I can't
able
like
to whip out. I know I wasn't on the broom when I started falling, but does that? Can I? At any? I don't know. That's like a thing I have. I don't know if I'm too busy failing my death save.
You failed the save by a lot,
Yeah.
so I don't think so.
Do I have the opportunity to like catch any of them, or like at least try to like cushion the fall
You
a
can
little
try
bit?
and catch one person, which will have the damage they suffer.
Pick your favorite.
Oh God.
Here's what it is, Cerberus.
I will die
Here's the
if
thing.
or I will go to 0 if I hit the ground. Can I?
Here's the
I
thing.
mean,
We all will.
Cerberus,
I think
if
we all
you-
will, yeah.
If you save somebody, you will have the damage they receive because you take it.
Take the rest of it. Okay.
So
Um,
each of you will take 16 bludgeoning damage rather than one person taking 33.
Okay, I could take that. That's fine. So,
Okay, who do you go for?
oh God, you're I have to choose. Oh,
You do.
is that
Who would be most useful to have up? Because it might be like, does Kirog have any healing
Right.
left? Because in that case, it might
I
be
do
helpful to
have
grab.
healing left.
Yeah. What about Dorian or healing or anything? Okay.
I do have healing left too, so
I can't do that shit, so I'm useless.
That's fair. I will. Kirog. Yeah. Oh,
Okay, Kirog, you only take 16 damage.
only because your book is coming out tomorrow too.
This
What was that called
this
again, Taylor?
elemental this
It's called-
elemental
Sounds fake, but okay.
Very good. So, as you fall to the ground, this elemental storm carries on around you, but everywhere it goes, the earth seems to be sapping it, pulling the soil and the stone back into itself, right? So the storm gets weaker and weaker as it approaches the town. But Trasher Falls is not unscathed. A few buildings have been crushed by rocks. You see others with huge holes in them. And as the dust settles, there is not much of the town remaining in one piece.
Damn.
However,
no.
it is
Lit-
not as
literally-
bad as it
literally-
could have been.
We saved the city, Patrick.
Yes.
Oh.
So, Bert and Dorian, you just into the ground, practically leaving craters.
Yeah,
As you are both at 0 hit points, correct?
Yeah.
great.
Kirog, Cerberus grabs you before it gets terrible.
Oh yeah,
And you fall.
yeah.
You come to the ground. Finian, you also reach the ground, and you all see TK Elliott, who had come with you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They fall to the ground, stumbling, not well, but not entirely dead.
Oh.
They
Okay.
pop a healing potion, and then they say, "I got one more. If you get one, I can get the other." They look at you, Kirok.
Sick.
So who do you heal?
I'll heal Dorian because he healed me earlier.
Great. And Bert, TK Elliott, comes over and gives you a potion of healing. And you get 2d4 plus 4 hit points back.
So Riza, you'll get 2d8 plus 3.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to roll that or you want me to.
Fuck's my other D4?
I guess I'll roll it.
Okay.
2d8.
I've been rolling
plus
pretty shit today.
3?
so- 2d8 plus 3. Yeah.
Okay, hopefully I won't roll shit.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Sounds like Max did.
Oh. 8 plus 7. That's a number. Plus 3. 18.
Barry.
Okay. Yeah.
What did you give me an extra of? I can't remember the exact.
Healing word.
Okay. Do I even have one? Doesn't matter.
You do now.
Okay, I had the right thing handed.
You guys make your way back into town. It is solemn as the sun begins to rise. You see the bank is collapsed entirely. Building number 6 there has a boulder in it, practically the size of a small mountain. The general store is pocked with holes here and there.
The size of a small boulder.
Exactly. The
A large
water
boulder
tower.
The size of a.
I was just gonna say that.
The water tower has fallen, creating a mud, just a mess in the middle of town that threatens to overtake Amory's Saloon, the back half of which seems to have fallen away as it is in shambles. The smithy, rather, is a smoldering heap as stone seems to have collided with the forge and lit the wooden parts of the building on fire. And you see, or rather, you don't see, Doc's offices are gone, crushed beneath several piles of rubble and falling almost off into the canyon, which has grown closer to the town now as the earth shimmered or shattered. Townsfolk begin to gather in the middle of town, and slowly you see the people you recognize. Cerberus Columbo runs into your arms as soon as you get into town, grasping you. Finian, you see Zell begrudgingly helping whatever the fuck that old dude's name is. I forgot. He's an asshole.
No, the store clerk lived. No.
Yes, from the rubble of the general store, you see the sheriff and Deputy Underwood assisting people out of Amory's saloon. You see Amory and Sister Harriet, as well as coming into town around the same time you guys are is Deimos. And one by one, the townsfolk are accounted for, except for Doc, who no one has seen. And it doesn't look good, Doc.
Damn.
So while you managed to save a lot of people, you could not save everyone.
Oh, no.
But the sun rises on a town freed from a curse and spared in part from an apocalypse.
Wow. We did it.
That is where we're going to call it for today. I think we've done a lot. We don't have a lot of time to get into the ramifications of what has happened here.
Fair enough.
So we will pick up with that next time. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for playing. Good job killing the witch. Good job defeating the elemental. I'll tell you what, I didn't necessarily have any way in mind for you guys to stop that apocalypse. So well done. Kudos.
Hey.
We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.